It was only right I'd film the visuals with GoPro doing pew pew drills while starting this new project. I mean, come on, first person views through the old school carrying handle equals winning. You can argue with me all you want, but I bet your dad would disagree with you in a heartbeat. Or at least mine would. I'm a sucker for the classic Mk18 style look, and let's just say I'm bringing the old school effect back to life. At least for now, meaning this most likely won't be the end result of Goku's final transformation. If you're familiar with my custom Mk18 Mod 1 build, then you know that this apple doesn't fall too far from this tree. And for the ones who haven't seen my Mod 1 breakdown video, if you would like to get an understanding as to why I'm actually doing a Mod 0 version, I guess it would be important to watch the other video. But as always, I'll have a link in the description, or you can tap the info card in the top right hand corner. The Mk18 Mod 0, also known as the twin brother to the Mk18 Mod 1, has been glorifying the gun gods for quite some time now. Like the Mod 1, the famous Mod 0 has played its role throughout the US military, a CQBR system that's proven to get the job done when unfortunate circumstances come knocking at your door. To sum things up, you're basically looking at the same platform, just a different skin. Now, one might say that this would make no sense whatsoever since you're basically duplicating the same weapon system. Now, one might also say that if you follow these exact same steps as I did in mimicking the Mk18 Mod 1, which is almost identical to the Mod 1 the Navy SEALs use, you'd easily be spending a little over $3,000 worth of monies. To most, that screams shoot me in the face if you're thinking I'm gonna spend that much on a build when I can't even spend time to actually remember to take a bath. This is the end result when you hang with guys who bribe you to use Cosmoline as your first option as body wash. And this is where the Mod 0 comes into play. Within this past year, it's obvious that this channel has grown to become a focal point in the budget category. After doing research, it just so happens that the Mk18 Mod 0 has more options and parts when it comes to building from scratch, most of them coming from a reasonable price range. I figured since both Mk18 videos have been getting a lot of praise on the channel from you guys, I figured why not build the original Mk18 but this time give you guys what you want. An aesthetically pleasing firearm with Dollar Tree value without the meat section, because it doesn't sound satisfying picking up poultry from a store that literally has everything for 99 cents. But the controversy doesn't stop there. It gets better because the foundation of the Mod 0 build starts with this 10.5-inch upper I recently picked up from Palmetto State Armory. The history behind PSA is considered to be hit or miss with most of the Top Gun enthusiasts, which is what makes this pickup interesting. But they're known for their extremely low priced products, so this gives the Think Through Tactical channel an opportunity to make this upper receiver a part of the budget Mk18 build. The signature look behind the Mod 0's appearance is its old-fashioned pin triangle front sight. Palmetto State matches that with their F-mark front sight post, giving it the look all you old school gun nuts love to drool over. But I too am a victim of this, which is why I threw on the classic styled carrying handle to give it the finishing touch. And though the Mod 0's 10.3-inch barrel is the standard when mimicking the bigger brother, the M4 platform, I'm not complaining since I only spent a measly $250 for PSA's 10.5-inch chrome moly steel barrel. I mean, this is why the title has the word budget on it, right? Its 1 in 7 twist rate is perfect to run your favorite overly priced 77 grain 5.56 round. Said no one ever. I mean, you can still do that, but given the current events occurring in today's society, your best bet is to take back whatever harsh words you said about tool ammo and just pick up a case of 1,000 rounds for the price of a car note and call it even. But we can save that for another conversation. So, as you guys know already, the plan is to basically build the Mod 0 clone based off the PSA's 10.5-inch upper. By doing that, I'll need to remove PSA's standard handguards and try to get as close as the KAC handguard by Knight's Armament on the original Mk18. I'll also need to add a backup sight, an optic, a BCG, as well as the rest of the parts that are needed to fulfill a fully modded out Mk18 Mod 0. Oh yeah, and the lower being used in this video is brought to you by the guys at Wyndham Weaponry, so this one's off limits. But this is where you guys come into play. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to build out the rest of the Mod 0 with whatever parts you like. This is why I've only added the PSA upper so I can give you guys something to build off of. But the key here is to stay in the budget range, since the purpose of this video is to make the build successful without selling your soul to the gun devil. It will be interesting to see which route you guys take, since this is the first time on the channel where you guys were in full control. As long as I don't get requests about putting Yeet Cannon decals on the side of the dust cover, then we should be fair game. I'll add the list of remaining items in the description, so if you have any suggestions, you can leave a comment in the comment section. I'll also update the build from time to time on my stories on Instagram, and there is where you can leave suggestions as well. And for the ones who are curious about where to find this 10.5-inch PSA lower, I'll also have the link to that in the description as well. Until then, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. To watch more content like this in the future, click the subscribe button. To get instant updates for the latest Pew Pew content, click the bell notification icon as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video.